30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
You will be missed, old friend. What's in all?
And I've been talking to myself for quite a while. So this is a ranked game that I just went through, trying to CS, trying to harass from range, because I do obviously have the range to harass without being in any sort of worry. So I'm just gonna try to be a pain to Riven. Missed a Thunderlord proc earlier in the game, if you were watching. I did talk about it, but didn't have my headset set up right. We're just going for the rain phase. Right there, I thought that was a very good harass. I was actually pretty happy with that harass, even though I did take a bunch of minion aggro. She was at a health limit where she had to pop another pot because of that. She didn't have a choice. She legitly did not have another choice. Right here was totally a vision problem where I didn't set up another ward, and it was completely my fault. But I do get enough damage and get the first blood. Gragas is coming back up, so I pop a pot, as you'll see. And then he completely misses a flash engage in about 5 seconds, where we could have killed this guy. See right there, actually he didn't flash engage. He should have flashed engaged, obviously, but if he would have, I think he would have been a lot better off. And then right here, I know Riven's going back, and I can get away from her. I'm not too worried about that, but I do have to back because I've got enough to get my serrated Dirk and get back to lane before she can really do any sort of CS damage to me. I think up in CS. Here, we'll rearrange this so it's easier to keep in line. But I wasn't up in CS, but then she like basically catches back up in CS because I did back. But it did force her teleport out. But she did get my flash and my ignite off that gank, even though I got a kill out of it. She did get that out of me. Looks like these guys are CSing all right. I don't know why I'm down there, but here I am. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not getting camped hard. So that's why I kind of stayed back. And right here, a collie came up to see if Riven was gonna try to dive me, but she was behind anyway. So I don't think there was any real big threat of her trying to dive me. And then here is like some of the worst CSing you see in the whole game. Only get one out of all three of those, and then I missed that one. I remember this part of the game. I was just like pissed at myself because I could have caught back up in CS, but I didn't. But at least I did get a ward down, and I did kill her ward off. Now at this point, because of the kill, because I already have an item advantage, because I did get my serrated dirk and was able to refill my pots. Basically, I just am more powerful than she is at this point. She just doesn't have a choice but to like stay back, and she's gonna miss a bunch of CS here because of it. Although I am missing a bunch of CS as well, just because I'm not very good at CSing. Right there, that's me using that because I let her get too close, and then basically I had to, just to push her off me. And another miss CS. Like, it's just driving me nuts how many CS I miss in this game. As the game goes on, I do actually recover that quite a bit, but it's, man, I should be ahead of her in CS by quite a bit. I'm not. I'm just not at all. Not anywhere close to ahead of her in CS. Obviously, I'm 10 down. I mean, basically, that's the kill. If you look at it, because it was first kill, so it's 400. So if you look at 10 CS, it's... I guess that's only... 10 CS is only 200 gold, but... She's CSing very well under tower. She is. She really is. But you can tell because of the item advantage that I built, she's very scared to try to deal with me. Then right there, when she fakes that back, I got this feeling that I needed to push this in because I was going to get ganked very soon. So I just pushed it in, and then right here, like I flashed that and see that she's doesn't have a gank coming. So I'm like, I really wanted to dive her, but I didn't really have a chance to because of where the minions were, and I could see that my team was taking the dragon, and didn't want to really risk anything with it. But it did give me a chance to make it so she missed some CS and back, and because now I'm level 6, I get my next item. Which is just boots, but I'm able to back and get my ultimate off, which will help me get back to lane faster than she did. She is, because I know that she has her teleport down. Maybe it wasn't down. Was it not down? No, it wasn't down. It was already back up, I guess. But yeah, that's where things sat. And this is very easy CSing when you have Valor up. Man, that's so nice to do. And this ward right here, I had no idea it was even there. Like, seriously, I don't even understand the purpose of that ward, honestly. And then Gragas, like, he's coming up here and it's like, I'm free pushing against basically an exposed target, so I don't even understand why he was up there, but he was. And he was trying to, you know, make it so that way I could get a dive on her. And I guess she has her jungler coming up, but he's not doing anything at this point. The fact that we, you know, didn't do anything here, this is such a fucking incredible thing. And she just flat out missed that. And then these two are just fucking asking to die. Like, yeah, they're basically just asking for it. So Akali comes up here and fucking finishes both those kills. But that's where it's at. And then I decided to get a little bit of damage down on the tower. Let the tower kill off my minions so she misses a CS. And back and get my next item. And I didn't understand them trying to come up and pressure me like that. That didn't. I mean, the last time they did that, especially with my flash already being back up, if I had needed to get out of there, I could have easily by myself. But they thought that they could 2v1 me, I guess. But I mean, with all my summoners back up and everything, I don't think that was a good choice on their part. But that's what they did. So it is what it is. And I really wanted to kill her here. And this is my first death, I think. No, this isn't my first death. What ended up happening here is they're just trying to pressure that ward, and I'm just like, leave it alone. So I'm not willing to risk it. And then a miss CS, of course. As always. I mean, I'm 15 CS up. I'm highest CS in the game, but I mean, it's pretty sad that at 13 minutes I'm at 85 and I'm the highest CS. It's definitely not ideal. But it is what it is, you know, and I could see the jungler was there, so that's why I didn't have a problem going in on that. But that second tower shot, that's what I have a problem with. It's like, I was really not happy with myself about that second tower shot. The first one was fine, but... And then right here, I'm just trying to free farm. And I missed that one. Like, I don't even understand how I missed that one, but I did. And then here, I take the tower. It's not first tower of the game, but it is my tower, and basically got dove 3 times, and I did have one retaliation gank, but I was pretty happy with it, with being ganked more than once, you know, pre 15 minutes, and, you know, I wasn't camped. I definitely was not camped, obviously, but, you know, with having those kind of ganks going off, and me being able to survive, I was very happy with my early game. And right here, I'm trying to decide which way I'm going with my build, and so, and I don't have enough money, because for some reason, she just wasn't worth anything, and I didn't have really anywhere I could go with it. I had to decide where I was going with my money. And then you see a couple big mistakes from me here in the next minute or so, next couple minutes or so. First off, right here, like, why am I trying to do this? Like, I should have just gone straight up thing, but I'm just taking a bunch of damage for no reason. Like, I didn't have any reason to take, you know, it may not even been a quarter of my life, but didn't have any reason to take it. And then right here, I really wanted this red buff. And this guy just dies for free. I mean, but that is what it is. And I didn't know that ward was right there, but it was there. And then I decided to go back into lane and just die for free right after this. It's so ridiculous.
Why kill you can simply ask.
Oh, no, this is not the right spot. Oh, is this where I decide to dive? Yeah. So I dive, and a collie follows up with me, and we wreck this kill and just, like, give him no reason to live. You just went from 1 to 100 in 0 seconds. And then, is it right here? Yeah, right here is where Riven just screws me. Because I misclicked and I clicked on that. On the scuttle crab. I guess not. I don't know. I guess I'm misremembering because I thought that's where it was. But I do get caught out a couple times in this game for sure. And one time I just get outplayed by Riven. I will tell you that much. So it is definitely coming. But I was really happy with this game. This is why I'm uploading this game, is because it was something that I think it showed a progression in how I'm playing. I mean, I'm definitely, obviously not the best player. I don't play meta. I mean, I play freaking Teemo and Quinn in the top lane, and basically, you know, that's about it at this point. But see, and here's where I wish we would have had more vision. It's like, if you look at the map, we have decent vision right now, but we also have... Oh, this is where we get way too aggressive. Like, I just dove, and then freaking, this is so dumb of me, and right there, just get wrecked by Riven. She just caught me out after I dove to try to help secure those kills that we got. But, I mean, we literally only get 1 kill. But if we would have dove, I think we could have got 3, but then we probably would have been aced. But it is what it is. I mean, and then they get our middle tower, but we already have 2 other towers, so it's not a huge trade here or anything, especially without a dragon being up. But I want to see here. I don't think we're 20 minutes in. Yeah, they definitely should have adjusted from taking this tower right and straight go for the Rift Herald right after that. They definitely should have done that, but they didn't, obviously. They just... And then here, my jungler gets, like, pissed at me here in the next, like, couple minutes because I just go on a spree of just, like, taking his buff and pushing every lane. I literally push every lane here for the next few minutes. And there's just securing vision without having to pay for it. And then right here I see that he's all by himself, and I'm just like, screw it, I'm killing him. And I missed him right there. And I was so mad about that I hit the freaking buff. Like, why the heck? And then I'm just like, no, it's not worth it. I'll take the blue buff. Because he's not worth any gold at this point. He's been dying the whole game. And then I see that everybody's disengaging right here. So I don't go into the team fight right away. But I try to backdoor it a little bit. They kill them all. And so it's just like, what am I supposed to do now? And I should have already changed my trinket, obviously. If nobody's noticed that, obviously, I should have already changed my trinket, coupled to, you know, be a sweeper, because I could have cleared out like 4 different wards right there. Looking back on this really makes me, it's kind of depressing, honestly. There's a couple big mistakes that I made, but I'm able to easily take this tower because I know nobody's there. I saw all 5 of them in the mid lane. And then right here, I scare this Riven back, and then I'm able to push into under her tower, because I known that they had lost a couple people, and I basically was at the point where I could 2v1. But then I back off. And really, that was just a back off to go get red. So I could steal their buff. What I'm doing here is just trying to farm their jungle. I mean, I'm just trying to make it harder and harder for them to farm and to, you know... See, and right here, I don't think I ever saw Rammus. Oh, and then this Ashe, she just gets effed. She just didn't know what was coming. She was dead before she knew what was going on. But then I was dead too, obviously. And they just CC'd the shit out of me. And now I'm just a split pusher for the rest of the game. Literally, I'm just a split pusher every couple times. I try to pick up for my team, try to help clean off for my team, but I'm just split pushing so they have to deal with me. And here I don't even care about that tower, honestly. Tower doesn't mean anything. I can't remember what I was waiting for. I think I was waiting for a buy on that right there. Or I was trying to decide what I was going to buy. Whether I was going to buy...
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, and then right here, I just screw with Rammus. He didn't have a chance. He's hard to keep up with, though, I'll tell you that much. And then I have to use my dash. And he's dead. And then I just go back and clean up the minions. Then I don't even think I saw that cannon minion because I didn't fucking go back for it. And then right here, I think I had finished an item, so it's gonna go back and actually finish it off. Maybe not. Maybe I backed right there just for. To get the life back.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, right here is where my jungler gets pissed off at me because I literally take all of our buffs, but it's like we've taken all the buffs on the other side. We've taken, I mean, why the hell wouldn't I? I mean, I'm definitely stronger than he is at this point in the game. I mean, between me and Akali, we're the only ones with kills on our team. I mean, Gragas he's 3-1-9, so he's definitely contributing. But I wasn't worried about like sharing that stuff because I'm just trying to farm and get bigger and big enough to a point where like these guys can't deal with me one-on-one. And right here's a big mistake because I have no vision, right? I have no vision at all, and I use my vision thing. But it doesn't. It's not big enough, obviously. And Akali can't follow me up. She just doesn't have a choice. She should just back off, and she obviously does. I think, if I remember right. Yeah, she's able to back off, but these guys all follow me up, and this is so awesome that they did this. This is just one of those things where the team sees you die, they see how much damage you did, and they decide that okay, we can follow up on this, and they do, and that's amazing. And then right here, like, look at this kill. They just F this guy, and he's just done, and he just doesn't have anything. And I ping on the Baron. That was my pings actually, because I was planning on going to the Baron and following them there. They all decide to push lanes. So what I do is rather than losing this bottom tower, because there's such a huge wave of minions. I just decided to take the wave of minions and push this tower. Actually, we're getting pretty close to the end of this game. I think we're maybe 5 minutes out, and pretty sure that I don't die again on this game. But anybody who doesn't know about this, replay.gg, all you have to do is set up a ruin page that is labeled replay.gg, and it'll let you watch your replays. And watching about it and talking about it is helping me to like see like where my big mistakes were, because I definitely did have a couple big mistakes. And I saw that Gragas was surrounded right here, and so what I did was I hid in this bush. I knew that it wasn't covered, and then I wrecked the Malzahar and just killed him right away. And he's just dead. He didn't have a chance. He got two-shotted. And once I had seen what was going on, that was exactly what my plan was. And then Riven 1v1s me right here. Like, I was so fucking pissed about this. Like, oh my god. I was pissed about that, but I should have known better, because she obviously had full health. I didn't. And I went into that battle at a third health, or 2/3 health, with a third of my health gone. So she literally only had to take 2/3 of my thing, where she has a shield and is able to, block some of my damage at the start of the battle. So I was really pissed at myself that I did that. I was not happy at all about that. But it is what it is, Try to. And then here we just lose a team fight. Collie. I don't know what these guys were thinking by doing this, but they did what they did. And then right here, I'm just trying to defend our middle tower and not let them take it. And I scroll up to see Gragas die. And then I know, because I'm fast enough, that I can just, disengage no matter what. Oh, look see, they're all wanting to take Baron. And I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, and she screws up my ult right there. Oh, I was so mad. And then I see the teleport come in, so I basically just say I'm out. I'm done. I'm out. And they go and take the dragon, and I see that turret go down. I'm 100% okay with that. And then right here again, Ash makes me disengage because I don't have my team. But we're already dragons up. We're 3 dragons to none, or to 1 now, finally. They finally got one. Right there, everybody does some damage to him. I re-engage my ultimate so I can get him back up. And then right here, she basically doesn't have a choice as to what she's going to do. She either has to engage with me, or she has to back off. And Akali, because of her gap closers, is able to just kill her. And then right here, I'm just split push, let my team group, and I'll just split push. And what I want to do is just take out minions as fastly as I can, because it doesn't do my team any good to have these off lanes not pushing. And I see Gragas on the other side decide that it's best if we just split push these 2 lanes and group. They don't necessarily group though. That kind of drove me nuts. And this is so hard to take him down. I could not believe how many shots this guy took, especially as high a level as we were compared to him. And they all just decide to group with me, and I'm just like, I don't know if this is a good idea. I didn't really think it was a good idea that they all group with me. I thought it was actually a better idea if they would have just pushed down middle lane. You can hear kill. Like, he uses his ultimate, but he doesn't do enough damage to even like hurt me. Like, he literally didn't hurt me. then right here, I just want to make sure all the lanes are pushing again.
Red team's turret has been destroyed. Unstoppable.
And right here, I'm just trying to back up because I know the turret's down. I'm not going to take shots. And I just try to finish off this inhibitor.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
And as you'll see, I'll back and get my final item, and then basically we'll be done with the game. And I'm just taking... And right there, the reason it took me so long to do that is because I almost misclicked like 2 different times on the smaller ones, and then because I just wanted to get it and then move on, and then I couldn't, like, because I misclicked, like, or I almost misclicked like twice, and it just kept on, wouldn't go to the big one for some reason. Then I'm out and thinking we should push middle lane, but these guys push out middle lane without our team there, and I see that happen, and I see that Ashe has used her ultimate, so I'm like, so I bail. And what I do, because I know that we have super minions coming, and their whole team is coming, because I saw all of them on the minimap, I'm just like, screw it, I'm going to finish. And I don't know if I can finish, but I know that I can get at least one, if not both, of the Nexus turrets. And so I'm just like, because right here, if you'll see, I'm crushing these turrets down. Like, these things are coming down in like no time at all. And then I'm just like, I'm going to try to finish, because I still saw 3 of them in the middle, and I was like, I'm going to just try to finish. So I try to finish, Malzahar gets here right before I finish, and so that's the end of the game. And that's the end of that.